Hey Mavericks, it's me Uma here, back with another edition of Mavs Chat, and in today's video I am joined with Vice President of Student Affairs, Lisa Nagy. Tell us a little bit about your college experiences and how it's shaped your career.
Well, I was a first generation college student, and I went to Texas State University. And, I changed my major 3 times before I landed in education as my major. And the influence of that was my student job actually on campus. And I worked as a student and kind of fell in love with the campus environment and working in higher education. And it actually landed me a full ride to Ohio State University, where I was able to get my graduate degree and continue higher education as my career.
I know you said that you changed your major 3 times during college. What is some advice that you would give college-age Lisa now, if you could?
I would advise myself to listen to my gut, my instincts, because they've never done me wrong in doing it. And sometimes it's hard to listen to that and you second guess yourself. And so I think I would tell myself it's okay to listen to your intuition and follow your instincts and your gut, because they've always done me right. I also would tell myself that it's okay to take risks, and sometimes you have to get outside the box. Otherwise, you'll never spread your wings and fly.
I agree 100%, especially right now as college students. We have that flexibility where we're able to take those risks and see what's working and what's not working.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with you on that.
I love that you are positive about some of the effects of the pandemic and being able to see those choices and options. That's great.
Yeah, you get a lot of time, especially now, to really see what your niche is and like what area you want to take and what's working. I know it's March, and March is Women's History Month, so tell us a little bit about some of the women in your life that have influenced you over the years.
I've been inspired by a lot of different women at different points and times in my life, and I'm inspired by women, some that are in the professionals that are career women. I'm also inspired by some women who are mothers. I'm inspired by those that actually contribute and give back to their community. And so I'm lucky and feel blessed that I've been inspired by all types of different women across my lifetime to be able to support me and be able to do. I think as women, it's important to find those role models and people that you have in your life so that you can have some support systems in place. Because even though we're multidimensional as women, sometimes it's nice to have other women that you can talk to, that support you, and have your back, and even without judgment. And so I think, there has been lots of types of women that have supported me and been a part of my life, both as role models, but as mentors and sponsors.
Yeah, women are the backbone of the society. I'll say it. Women are the greatest supporters and encouragers and influencers of everyone. I mean, your mom, your grandma, like you watch them as you grow up and you learn from them and you see what they do and you try and emulate after them. So I'm really glad that we have this entire month to celebrate women all month long. Why do you think it's important that we celebrate Women's History Month on campus?
I think it's important because, women historically have had to fight for equal rights. We've had to fight to have a voice. We've had to fight to have a vote. We've had to fight to have a seat at the table. We've had to fight to have a choice. And so it is really important for us to take a moment to celebrate the achievements of women, as well as those who came before us and have aided in the struggle in feminism. But I think it's also important so that we can show the future generation, young women and girls, give them hope about what the future may look like. So we've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go.
You brought up the younger generation of women and why it's very important for them that we are celebrating Women's History Month now and on campus. What's some advice that you would give to these younger age, the younger generation of college women right now?
Yeah, I think I would advise women that, you know, there are going to be times where they're going to fail, or they're going to disappoint themselves in life, and so life always comes in ebbs and flows. And I think it's important for us as women to remember that we have to forgive ourselves. Women are so hard on themselves and can judge themselves, but sometimes we also judge other women. And I think that we need to be more supportive. I would tell them not to judge other people for their choices, and instead try to seek to understand and just support each other no matter what our decisions are, or where we are at in our life.
Beautifully put. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sitting here and talking to us and telling us a little bit about your experiences and why you think it's so important that we're celebrating Women's History Month. And thank you, Mavericks, for tuning in to this episode of Mavs Chat. Make sure to check out the Women's History Month event calendar and show up to the events that interest you. And again, thank you as always for tuning in. Uma out.
Fantastic.